I've kept everything just as it was, but nothing ever stays the same.
You have.
She always spoke of it, and how it was important that you would come back someday to this house.
This is a hold-up.
Giuseppe Lagana! You dirty old rascal. How the holy hell did they ever let you back here? How do you know? Oh, by the way, That's a very dangerous game to play. I mean that. Guys have been killed for doing that. So don't joke around, or next time you'll end up in the family morgue.
Every part of cruel, especially for the ladies, huh?
Tell me, what was your average in Paris? Come on, how many? Probably 2 a day, eh? I've heard the French are eliminating adultery. They refuse to get married at all. And if they do, the husband will be given a maid to help out in case the dear wife gets a headache. Is that true?
You've become just as pernicious as an old rake.
Well, I always liked a little bit of variety, and I was born horny. I have no control over it. Well, let's have a look at you. You have the mark of the international traveler. You wear it well.
Do I really?
As a matter of fact, I've managed to do a little jet setting, too. 25 lurid days in Turkey.
Oh.
Of course, it doesn't have the same charms as Paris. Well, well. So you've come back to blow your horn and bang it around. Eh?
No. I'm no match for the competition here. Don't worry. It's only for a week or 2. I should go before the end of the month.
Ah.
I'm selling the house. You've done well.
Vedo che ti sei messo bene.
Insomma, modestamente il mio successo anch'io. E non soltanto nel commercio.
Ah, sì?
Sì. Vedi, io non è che ho la vocazione dello scapolo, ma non c'ho nemmeno quella del cornuto. Che il cornuto ci si poteva andare anche senza vocazione, poi oggi le probabilità sono in aumento. Mon cher, la femme, o è santa o è puttana. E nel nostro giro di sante io conosco solo Sant'Agata.
Beh, allora fammi un po' l'elenco delle vecchie amiche. Quelle puttane, le sante, lasciamole perdere.
Dunque, Rosa, Rosetta, Rosina sono riuscito ad andarci a letto solo dopo che si sono sposate, sì, perché prima si erano rifiutate per una questione di onestà. Con la d'amico invece non ci sono riuscito perché si è sposata in Sud America con un allevatore di bovini. Una produzione di corne scatola. Rita Favazza invece l'ho perso un poco di vista, ma mi risulta che ha sposato come marito un fenomeno, sai, un potente completo, ma non è che è un fenomeno perché è impotente, ma perché è impotente con 7 figli. Invece Mariella Lorusso non la vedo da molto tempo, ma so che non ha fatto un matrimonio molto fortunato. Dicono che ci è capitato un marito un poco cornuto. Mi stai a sentire?
Ah, sì.
E a Caterina, vuoi dire, eh? Beh, che è rimasta vedova lo sai, no?
Sì.
Senti, ma non mi dirai che sei tornato qui apposta per lei?
Diciamo che non me la sono mai dimenticata. E allora?
Allora, vedi, Caterina, è una che non saprei se mettere o no nell'elenco.
Ma tu la frequenti?
Sì, ci ho provato, ma niente da fare. È l'unica sconfitta della mia carriera. E d'altronde Napoleone, che era Napoleone, non perse Waterloo. E ci ho provato a marito vivo e a marito morto, sai, mica solo io. Rien à faire.
Allora è una santa.
E come no? Sono sicuro che a letto farà miracoli. Comunque, se non è una santa è una furba, che è più probabile.
Mi piacerebbe incontrarla per caso.
E per questo non è che ti devi preoccupare. Tu dammi un giorno di tempo che te lo organizzo io apposta. Un incontro per caso.
E mi dici, testuale, eh?
That here in Catania, they're slowly edging us out. Now that's a shock. But I maintain, in a democracy, if they ever gain control, then that would be the end. And that end is near.
What do you think?
Yes, but it's true. I mean, it's evident to us now. Do you realize they're getting stronger each day? We'll all suffer. We ought to have a sense of responsibility to those same traditions that they want to abolish.
The 2 of us went into the dining room, and she stood there waiting to see what I would say. Only what the hell could I say to her? She loved me. She thinks she's living in style. On Sunday, the moving vans came. And the next morning, they got their son registered in school.
Really?
Oh, I must tell you. Well, Daddy is rather pitiful. His poor mind is vague. He gets mixed up. Well, this pretty girl is asking for information. You know, perfectly ordinary sort of routine questions. So she asks him what the child's name is, and he says Claire. Odd name. Sex, she says, enormous.
I'm losing a fortune. Don't worry, it's against the law.
Luisa, do you know Giuseppe Lagana? No. I certainly did know your mother. Sit down, please.
It's over 15 years, isn't it?
Seems a lot more. Well, it's like being a witness to an historic meeting. When I write my memoirs, I can say I was there. Notice I'm going to the bar discreetly.
Well, I imagine I look different.
As a matter of fact, no.
You've changed a lot, you know that?
Well, yes. Why shouldn't I? The years take their toll. What can we do?
You were merely pretty. Now you're stupendous.
People are looking at us. Do you notice?
Do you really care?
Oh, maybe. I know who the gossips are. They're all here fishing. And a girl should consider her honor.
We're all a little absurd with our sense of honor, aren't we?
I was joking. Are you staying through the summer?
Well, that depends, I guess, on you.
Luisa, wait.
What for?
I just want to look at you without anyone around, that's all.
Well, go ahead then. But hurry before any of our friends comes and notices us. Why, they'd think I was flirting while my husband's in Milan for 4 whole days. Time is up.
I see. No, I don't. I want you. You must know that.
You're mad. You mustn't say that anymore. You haven't taken your vitamin C. You're a love. But this kind of conversation is offensive, mere sentimental muck. I'm forced to hear it from my husband, and that's certainly ample. And you must admit that you've got no right to assume that I'd choose to sacrifice his trust in me.
I know that, but it makes me unhappy you're so cold and cruel to me, yet I still adore you. And you flouted as if it were nothing. Many times I thought of you being all alone, and if I could come and talk, I like to talk, you know, nothing ever important, but...
Not a chance. I know your reputation, and when actually measured, who cares? Only this is there to say to you. So long, it's been nice, and in case I see you at the bar, let's just say...
Luisa, meet me tomorrow at 6:45.
Alfredo, you break a blood vessel or something. Well, I had the impression you were rather a timid soul. You seemed so years ago. As soon as you walked in the room, I don't know.
It wasn't by
time.
accident. I was looking for you.
How good is your memory?
Don't worry, I don't forget a thing.
2168-907. Here I am again. Sorry about that. Am I too soon? Oh, I think we've said it all. You can stay. I'll bet. Giuseppe, you're quite a character. They said so at the bar. It seems you have the status of a celebrity here in Catania. That you live in Paris? Only this I already knew. That you were the first and more platonic, that is, of Caterina. But no one ever told me that. Luisa, I said platonic.
I have to go now. I'll call you.
I hope so.
Well, Luisa.
It was very pleasant.
I hope I'll see you again.
You will, darling, whenever you decide.
Au revoir.
He's death for a woman. Affectionate, intelligent, handsome. What more is there? And a bachelor? I don't know. Oh, you're being sly. But that's not important, is it?
You forgot it, I know. 2168097.
Merci.
Pronto?
Caterina, it's Giuseppe.
Well, hello.
Didn't you think I'd call?
Why not? You said you would.
How are you?
Well, thank you. A little tired.
You know, since I saw you last night, I haven't been able to think about anything else.
I know. That's how I feel.
Are you alone now?
Yes.
Can I come over?
No, not here, no.
Where then?
Well, I don't know. Can you come tomorrow?
How's your coffee?
Not bad.
I have lunch appointment. Can I come in too?
At 2.
You've got an admirer. You've been hiding things.
Après? Oh, stupid. It's a very special friend your mama grew up with. Giuseppe and I went to school together. He was very important to me, almost like a beau.
Does that mean something special to receive roses from someone, Mama?
Well, yes and no. Depends on the roses. Depends on the woman. Depends on the person who sends them, and your aunt doesn't appreciate dirty nails.
I don't feel like going there. I'll end up hating summer vacations if I'm forced to spend them there all the time.
Graziella. Oh, come on. She's very anxious to see you. It's not the whole summer. It's only a few days. Trade you a big red rose for a smile.
Is the man saying to a woman that he loves her when he sends her some flowers?
Well, I know it says something. I suppose he's just saying... There's the car. Go ahead. Now, don't keep them waiting. Hurry up. Hey.
And I've got to stay there all next week, or what?
Listen, you stay out of trouble. Then Sunday I'll phone, I'll talk to your aunt, and tell her to come back early Tuesday morning. Ciao, Bella. Ciao. You just about ran into my daughter.
Well, we've got to meet sooner or later.
I didn't thank you for the roses. They were lovely. Will you have something to drink?
All right. We are doing nothing wrong. You haven't any reason to worry.
Con le donne confidenza solo a letto. Dopo si ristabiliscono le distanze, uno di qua e l'altro di là. Naturalmente con il dovuto rispetto, la dovuta cortesia. Buongiorno signora, mi salutasse suo marito. Quale amore, amore. Vazzi a letto, ma quando sente puzza d'amore, piglia esempio da me, scappa.
You see, that's my point, to choose, not to get entangled. The entire world's full of women. Why? For us to enjoy life a la carte. Oh, well. Tell me the truth. What is it you expect to find here?
Who knows? It's the feeling you could find looking back. I don't know. An old tree in a park, a book I read, sudden memory. For a minute I'm there, and before I know it, it goes.
Mysticism.
Go away.
You're in love. You're trapped. I knew it would happen. The object is to stop when there's danger.
Yes.
The sound of pride. Did you hear that? His sense of pride is abused. Even fools have pride. I've got a little hair right up inside this nostril. It bothers me. Find it, can you? No, not that one. This one has been itching for a whole hour. That's better, thank you. To get up in a fine morning, to begin to prepare for the intoxicating task of choosing between all the flowers in my meadow. And I'm happy because I have the freedom of choice. You plan to trade it for one old-fashioned perennial.
That's a bad joke.
I know. It's not funny to you because you know I'm right, although you won't admit it. But to break a date like that, I came up with those two for tonight and you're spoiling it. Now, where's there any harm in spending a few innocent hours with a pair of strippers from Hamburg? No complications, no responsibilities. Very relaxing time. But it's not for me. You can come or not, I don't care. I'll just have to squire both of them around by myself. But don't let that influence your decision.
All right, I'll come then. Since I'm obviously needed.
You must be joking. I could easily handle both, and you know it. Nobody has equaled my past record for epic womanizing that I know of. I'm far out front. No, I mean, that's enough. That's fine. Come tonight if you can. You'll be doing me a favor, all right?
Don't worry, I'll meet you about 11.
I have a sneaky suspicion that you're going to forget.
I won't forget.
No, I was referring to women. You should look at things the way I do. A man's freedom is a gift not to be taken lightly, and that's something the youth of today understands. You got a lot of girls?
I got 4 kids.
What's so funny? He doesn't change anything. He's an exception, that's all. He's a little rabbit, this one.
You're not a fool. The point is, you should try a new tactic, darling. Why bother? I'm not important to him. It's stupid to expect anything more. What's the point in tactics? We grew up together. After all, I went to school with Giuseppe. I knew his best friends. It seems so pointless to play games about it. I'm sure that's what he's doing, love. If you forget your pride. It's not pride at all, Luisa. We always have to start right back at zero. Blind as a child. Love. We'd start all over again each time. You're not making sense, darling. To jump to conclusions is silly. I know it's true he could telephone, but it's hardly a tragedy. Who's making it a tragedy? Except I'm so mad at myself. I know you feel dreadful. You only. Come on, the truth now. Listen. I know I'm a bit of a tart, to put it nicely. Or you could say I have a penchant for wickedness. But fun is fun, I say. When you're going to fall, then you're going to fall, darling. Of course, it may be injurious to your pride. If you get used to it, and you'll forget it. Well, you're lucky.
There's a spider in my room! I really mean it. It's a spider.
Oh, what?
I saw it run out of the closet.
Ooh.
I want to see it get...
Yes, all right. I'll be right there.
Darling, I'm not going to stay.
Ciao, Louisa. And don't worry, love. Auntie Cassandra says tomorrow he'll telephone. Ciao. That's just mine, do you? Ciao. All right, where'd our spider go?
It's a big lie! It's a big lie!
Thank you. What did you say that for?
I wanted her to leave, and I thought that would help.
I know she bores you, but then you don't understand her.
Mama, tell me, do you still get flowers from that man?
Get into your bed. Go ahead.
Do you hear me?
Uh-huh. No, he hasn't sent me any more. All right? Ciao, Mose. Ciao.
It doesn't matter. I'll come over there. Huh? No, don't worry. No one will see me. I'll be careful. You've got to trust me. Because I want to show you something. Why not? I know, but don't worry. I want you to see it. Fine.
It's exquisite. But this is priceless. I can't.
It belonged to my mother. I want you to wear it, please.
È stupenda. Grazie. Were you with the girl all this time?
I was with Alfredo Guicciotti.
Ah. With two girls, then.
But I realized you're what I was looking for, Catalina. And I think about those years without you. All empty, useless, meaningless. I go to others and try to find you.
I remember a girl. And she used to pray for this, you know. For God to make Giuseppe hers.
Did she?
And now you're mine. Mine.
And you're mine.
I love you.
Goody, goody. No school today, Mama.
Why not?
Because you forgot to set your alarm and it's after 9.
Oh, God. What have I done? Mamma mia. I overslept.
Did he give that to you?
Who, darling?
That man. I mean, the one that likes you. Did he? Did you see him again?
And in Paris, people think mostly of money. A desperate pace. A peculiar way of living. One learns to adjust to it. Yet the tourist, after seeing the Tour Eiffel in the Arc de Triomphe, is sure he knows all of Paris.
Yes, but I heard the girls are a lot prettier.
Pretty are they?
I know.
They're often plain there. Here they're all pretty.
And the French can be so gallant. You've managed to emulate that, I noticed.
How come you took down the picture of your father? We've got it in the other room. It's a lot better suited for a desk than hanging against a wall. Mom, we're going in my room. Ciao.
Mamma mia.
There's a man that's fast.
And she's no dope.
I like her.
Very important you like her.
That and more. I would have adored her anyway.
The photo was my idea, and she was the one to run to the rescue. It was a silly idea. She really adored Antonio. Maybe I had no right to take it down.
I think she probably understands what you wanted, and she loves you. And then for the last time.
Buongiorno, signore.
Ciao.
The power of love can change the weather, I see.
It's too early to tell.
Well, let's hope for the best.
Why not, signora?
I suddenly realized something. It's not so terribly important what others think.
You have a daughter, and we're concerned for her.
She could have misunderstood. That's what I was afraid of. The others aren't important. They mean nothing. Nothing, nothing.
It was in there.
Your father and my father went in to study and moved to Chicago.
No one realized that we'd been left alone.
I was here in the dark looking out the window. And then I saw you come in.
Mom, is it okay if I go for a swim?
Go ahead, as long as you're not late.
Do you mind?
Of course not.
Ciao. Thank you.
Buongiorno. You know, I think she likes treating you as a father. I hope that doesn't terrify you.
No.
You gonna sleep here?
You really want me to stay?
Yes, I want you to.
Good night, Gracia.
Ma dove sei finito? Aquí.
Ecco le carte. Mamma mia che rumore. Ragazzi, abbassate il volume.
Arriba. Girls, the volume. I'll go make some coffee.
Hey!
No, stay accompagnata. You take it on your nerves. Not so loud, I thought.
And now for something amusing which will I do. I'm sitting it out. Listen, Teresa. Oh, no, wait, the flip side is better. Teresa, may I have a tango? Oh. You want the banana? Oh, you've done such a
Why are you carrying that basil around?
Aphrodisiac.
Huh. My condolences.
No, it's not for me. It's for the others, the dear souls.
What souls, male or female?
My boy, aside from you and me, there isn't a worthy cock on the walk. They pass from adolescence directly into senility. They're all hopelessly untalented. The female. Now, I feel it's our duty to help them.
And what about you? Are you fighting the boredom?
Deeply in love.
Deeply.
Naturally.
Of course, for a cynic, it must be a bore.
Yet, you seem down, though.
You're way off the mark. I'm in an excellent mood.
It's not exactly euphoric, I would say. I wonder why. Your lover's a widow, therefore no infidelity, no crime of passion. A perfect setup, you know, I mean that. And to think that you live there, and with the blessing of a rather hot-blooded daughter.
Graziella?
Yes, but I only suggested that her interests were unusually mature. I didn't call her a putana.
I think it's better if we just change the subject, Alfredo. She's a charming girl.
Who says she's not? No, you've got to get yourself out of that situation. Please,
Oh,
I'm
come
worried
on.
about you. No, let me explain. You're living dangerously. You don't consider the possibilities.
How do you mean?
I'll make it plainer.
No man is a cuckold as long as he's not married, true? But a lover leaves an opening for a husband. So your status is fragile unless you marry Catalina.
Let's say you do. But then she could choose to be untrue, and they're inclined to, so it doesn't make sense to entertain the thought. Therefore, while you remain as her lover, cuckold, yet when she sleeps with him, she's being untrue to you. And even though you're single, you suffer as a true cuckold. You see, it's all hopeless because two cuckolds coexisting in the same household you can't have. So all this leads to a fight, each for the other under arrest. Either way, you lose.
That has to be Pirandello. Caterina?
Why are you being rude? Didn't you hear me call?
It did not apply to me. And when I read, I'm usually concentrating.
What is that?
Nothing.
What are you reading?
Nothing.
How long has your mother been gone?
Long time.
Nothing.
Understand, Valentino. Women are entitled to respect and courtesy. But I don't mean by that I intend to give up my seat on a crowded bus. They're no more entitled to sit than we are.
Let's say she's a nun.
Ah. She's a fat nun. Then I don't mind. If you can't stand, then you shouldn't take a bus. And I'm including the old and the pregnant, for they should have bothered to plan things a little bit better. What about the routine we go through? Please, signora, sit down, so forth. It's idiotic and stupid, right? A woman makes love. And it's a known fact that most find pleasure as we do, no? Fine, but what's the point of this farce? You call a woman up, candy, flowers. She meets you at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then you get less than a half hour together. It's a waste of time, no? If they want to call, let them call. I'm here and they know it. Oh, of course they call me every day, because I got them spoiled. Pronto, joyeux de la femme.
Pronto, Alfredo. It's Luisa.
Oh, ciao, darling. Are you all right?
What do you mean? I'm fine.
I couldn't. Besides, you told me you were willing to wait until Thursday or Friday.
What's the matter with you, mad? What's happening to you? Listen, have you...
No, I told you yesterday when you called. I thought we had a little understanding, my pet. That you try to be just a teeny-weeny bit more patient.
Please listen, I never called you Alfredo. And if we have an understanding... It's that you were going to repair my pewter pot for me. Do you remember?
Yes, I know. Only I can't tonight. But, no, tomorrow I'm going home.
You want to play the proper jackass, huh? Well, there are those who appreciate it, but I'm immune.
If I can make it, I'll come over later.
I just got through saying I'm immune.
Don't be a fool. Your heart can take it. I'm sure it's not broken. Now, don't cry, please, my pet. Don't cry. You know what that does to me.
I'm going to get very angry in a moment. Calm yourself.
All ex-level is to bamboo. Vanessa is catch, so big sop sop.
I know you do. All right, I'll be there after midnight, though. Ah, she's going insane, I tell you. She's going mad.
Giuseppe? Wake up. Here's your coffee. Hey, wake up, you. Hey, I said to wake you before I left. See you after that. Ciao.
Hi. You look so comfortable there. Bet I could sleep a whole week.
Vado a dormire in camera mia.
Quando eravamo civili, Palermo e Baghdad erano le due capitali le più importanti del mondo. Poi Baghdad si è evoluta di più e in Sicilia invece siamo rimasti indietro. Per esempio, noi qui possiamo avere una moglie a testa e 70 su 100 non ci fanno una buona riuscita. Non è che puoi dire guarda, è difettata, sarà riprende indietro, non lo puoi dire. Ma invece la cambi, magari con una di cilindrata maggiore. Non solo, ma puoi avere 4 o 5 mogli se ti pare. C'è il mercato del nuovo, dell'usato, vai là e te la compri. Dunque una moglie media può costare, fai conto, quanto una 500. Su strada però, e vedesse come sono obbediente. Se uno fa la capricciosa tu gli dici stasera niente, stasera a letto senza cena, insomma è gente coglionuta e non c'è niente da fare.
Ebbene sì, sono felice.
Happiness, certainly. You're the perfect example of Lady Bountiful. Look at Giuseppe, though. He looks like King John after he signed the Magna Carta. Darling, there's no question that you're blossoming physically. You look like a flower. I feel sorry for your Sway. He seems crestfallen. He's still beautiful. Looks a little tired, though.
Caterina, I'm going to take a walk. Do you mind?
But we told the others we were going to play canasta. Well, it doesn't matter.
No, you stay here. I'll come back to get you in a couple of hours.
You don't have to stay.
Mm-mm. Don't change your plan.
All right. I was just telling Caterina that you looked somewhat pale.
It's only an affectation, an air of debauchery that irresistibly fascinates the female.
He could get me into trouble. I'll take him when you're finished with him, if there's anything left. I mean it, darling.
Coming.
Ciao. I forgot my lighter.
Mama's not here. She's playing canasta.
I see. Why did she leave you?
I don't know, about 3, I suppose.
You tired?
No. You men. Look at the mess we gotta clean up.
Want some help?
No.
What do you say? Men are more untidy?
Everyone I know.
That's not true. I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are.
Come here.
No.
Hand me that magazine, will you?
Here.
Sit down a while.
I got too much to do.
Why don't you rest? You can clean up later.
No.
Senza di te il concerto a me non importa.
Non è vero. Comunque vengo con voi, se preferisci.
Ma su, non ricattarlo, poverino. E chi lo ricatta?
I'll meet you both when it's over, huh?
Don't bother. I'll just take a taxi home. I don't mind. I'll bet he's got a date. If I were you, darling, I would get suspicious about now.
You're on my waiting list for an appointment.
Ciao. I couldn't catch him in the dark.
Yet it's so easy to handle.
Lemonade. Oh, what have we here? Hey, I think you got something caught under your nose, Orlando. Is that a mustache? It's my first dash. There's no point in your making it so painfully blatant. When you kiss a woman, she must feel the mere hint of hair, not a rose garden. My lips are free, see, but your lips are denied completely their right to the joys of the sun. The pulp must be bare.
Yes, sir. My wife says the same thing. I knew that having was complicated and shaving it off.
Get rid of it. Shave it all off. It's better.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Another marriage saved. Giuseppe! Vieni, sto qua. He's someone you should know. Born and raised in Catania. And one of the most famous fornicators in Europe. That was honed for many years in Paris. Montmartre, Pigalle, the Latin Quarter. They named it the Latin Quarter because there you find the greatest Latin lovers of the world. And that's where they're noted for their bravura, you know. And you can guess what that one's noted for. Sit down, Giuseppe. And join this informal assembly of time wasters here. Giuseppe, Turi. No, you see, we are gathered here spontaneously to exchange perspectives, to talk of,
The femme.
No. Actually, we aren't talking of women. No, it's psychology this time.
Oh,
yes,
good.
the psychology of women. Very intriguing.
Well, it is.
You make love to one, and then afterwards she sees you in the street, you know. She never even notices you.
Look. Oh, that one. And oh, don't turn around. She'll know what I'm talking about. She had an attack the 24th time.
What?
The 24th time.
Ah, did she?
Nothing serious. A slight case of overstimulation. Now she passes without the slightest recognition.
Female, I hate thee.
And Shakespeare said it so well. Honorable villain, damned saint, insidious, perfidious. That one was loaded 6.
A very improper remark. Someone could hear you and take offense, or worse.
It may be offensive, but she's married to a very small man. No, you see, risks are no problem for the suave seducer. A man gets old when he doesn't want to take them.
He laughs instead, whose loins are dead.
Never seen. Giuseppe, you are being followed. No, don't turn around. It's Graziella. A cornucopia of charm. Mediocrity is going to spoil that. Why? Because, my friend, she'll end up married to a waiter. Listen, what is going on? Is she spying on you, or is it the other way around?
Excuse me.
What did I say? Did I say anything? I didn't say anything at all.
Giuseppe! Ciao, this is Bibi.
Hello.
I thought you decided to go to the concert.
I never said I was.
I was sure you would. I'm not going to stay out because I got a lot to study.
You want me to take you home, don't you?
Yes, but only as far as the door.
See you later.
Bye.
Ciao.
Is that your boyfriend?
Oh, nobody says that anymore.
How would you say it?
I see him sometimes, that's all.
Is it just a friend or the one that...
Yeah, that's the one. But I haven't known him for very long.
Were you planning to come here together?
He did ask, that's true, but I said no. I told him things weren't like they were before.
Before what?
Let's go up. Do you want to?
Hey, wait.
Ciao, Mama. I was having ice cream with Bibi and we bumped into Giuseppe.
Really?
What was the problem?
Beethoven. It's sad how we get so lost.
Go on.
Because it's only by luck that you learn to love.
You understand that now.
I'm lucky, all the same. Knowing I could have missed that is frightening. Our meeting. You looked and you said, poor little rag doll, and that was the first thing you said. And you might never have said it.
I've forgotten. You have a good memory.
Touch me, please.
It's nothing. It was only a winner, that's all.
Your mother.
Get out of this house.
Caterina, let me explain.
Nothing to blame. Get out of this house, I said.
But nothing's happened. We haven't done what you think.
Fine. Fine. Of course it was all a game, just kid stuff. I mean, hell, if you did nothing, if you never took your pants down.
Listen to me. I'm not trying to excuse myself. I only know I love you. And you and I have got to remain the same.
But this is evil. What you've done is evil. But why? Why, Graziella? My God, what's happening to me? What's happening? You've done this to a child, my own blood. Yet that meant very little, I imagine. Oh, God, how can I trusted you.
All right, calm down. At least try it. We'll get nowhere if you go on like this.
I offered to love you, and it seemed right. All I had. I didn't hold back. It was too much to keep inside. So much love for you. And yet I know it hasn't gone. Only it's confused so, with loathing you and the sick feel of nausea, but I know it's here inside me. Because you can't expect love to go away in a second. It dies slowly. It takes a while. And when it dies, whatever happens, I know I'll feel only empty inside. Just empty death.
All right, I promise to go away from here.
Just empty.
But please, I beg you, forgive me, Katerina. You've got to forgive me.
No, it's not that easy. No, that doesn't solve a thing. You can't get off that easy. My God, can't you keep it under control any longer? You bang it up there and you imagine everything's all right again?
I love you just the same.
You love an object, goddammit. You had the love of a woman, only it seems to have meant nothing. Meant nothing. It's all the same to you, isn't it? I'm only where you put it, whenever it gets cold, huh? Being in love for you is using that. Only you don't understand. Whatever the hell it's for, love doesn't mean that. No, my dear sir, get that into your head. No, that's not all there is. No, it's more. I thought you realized that you knew what it meant. But I couldn't have invented it all. You made a choice, so did I, because I needed you. I needed you. Oh, I know, of course. For the modern man, the word fidelity is out of use. But I trusted you entirely. And that's the one thing you ignored. You canceled everything. Just like that. But what's the use? What does it matter anymore? I'll get over this somehow. I'm old enough to take care of myself. But Gratella, no! Gratella, no! You see, I don't worry about me. But she's only a baby. She's got the right to be young a little while longer. You have to spoil that, too. Another woman, that's easy, all right, I know, I understand. You took my daughter, though. How am I to forget that? A mere child, can't you see that? Only a small child. I mean, is there a reason that your body demands the body of a baby? Because the Dedicati can't mean the same thing. They suffer inside. Their minds, their hearts are open. Do you know what that means? She doesn't know what these things are. She's incapable of that. She's incapable.
That's enough.
She's only a baby, can't you understand?
It's time for her to learn. It's time for her to understand. It's time. It's time.
Get dressed. You're going away.
You don't want me to go to school?
That's right. Not today.
Where am I going?
You'll stay with your aunt. At least until I find you a decent boarding school.
I'm going to pee my pants. I'm not going away to any school. You're being nasty, that's all. I promise that I'll be good, Mama, but if I have to go away...
Graciela, I don't think you realize. I don't think you know what you've done, do you?
I do, and I'm very sorry about it.
I no longer feel I can count on you.
Then you'll have to count on Giuseppe.
Giuseppe has nothing to do with it. We're not speaking of Giuseppe. Giuseppe won't be coming back. You won't be seeing Giuseppe at all. Understand? You and I were talking about what happened last night. What you've done and what you've done to me. Do you have any idea?
You're hurting me. Mama.
Martin. Let's talk, huh? Let's talk a bit.
Graziella, io non voglio punirti. Non è questo che voglio. Ma quello che è successo è molto grave, sai? Molto grave. Se ci fosse tuo padre...
Se ci fosse mio padre, non ci sarebbe Giuseppe.
È vero, giusto, hai ragione. Ho sbagliato tutto. Tutto. Ma adesso riparerò. Adesso mi difenderò e difenderò anche te. A costo di soffrire. A costo di rimanere sola come un cane. A costo di mandarti via.
Giuseppe non permetterà che tu mi mandi via.
Giuseppe farà tutto quello che dico io.
Non è vero. Se tu mi farai delle cattiverie, lui mi difenderà.
Graziella.
Ho fame. Posso farmi un caffè latte o no?
Graziella. Lui non ti deve difendere da me. Sarò io che ti difenderò da lui.
Mamma, perché non mi dici la verità?
Ma cosa intendi per la verità?
A me sembra che hai ragione a essere arrabbiata con me e con Giuseppe per quello che abbiamo fatto. Ma se adesso ti promettiamo di non farlo più...
Graziella, ascolta. Ascolta, amore. Io non sono arrabbiata. Sono addolorata. E non solo per quello che pensi tu. Vedi, io devo ragionare per te. Anche a costo di sembrarti cattiva.
Mamma, senti, io ti giuro che sono pentita. Che non ti voglio più far soffrire. Che tutto può tornare come prima, mamma.
Cosa intendi dire come prima?
Cioè, No, come prima, quando non era successo niente.
Nothing to remain but the memory? No, it isn't as simple as that.
It happened, that's all. We must accept it. It's that simple.
No, not when there's suffering and agony.
I think he should come back here right away.
Come back here? What do you mean by that? You mean that he should stay here?
I promise you nothing will happen. Please don't make me leave here, or you wish you hadn't. Touch with each other. It's very easy to get letters to a friend. We'll see each other.
You won't force me into anything.
Sending me away isn't going to help, Mama.
I thought you could be trusted alone again.
You can trust us. I mean it. I do. I swear I do.
If you mean it. If you mean it, darling. You'll never let me down.
E lui? E lui... Lui deciderà come vuole.
Vuoi un caffè?
No. No, grazie.
Graziella non è innamorata di me. Era un gioco per lei e sono caduto in basso. Ma sapendo quello che c'è stato fra di noi, credi veramente che questo abbia l'importanza che gli dai tu?
Un gioco.
Not to me. No joke.
I only know that I'm in love with you. You're everything to me. But you're now suggesting something that is utterly stupid, stupid, stupid. If we have to go on this way, on Graziella's terms, then let's forget everything. It's pointless. It can only destroy you and destroy her and destroy me.
You're shouting, Giuseppe. You ought to have seen your face just now.
But this is no solution. To me, it makes no sense, Caterina.
Fine, go ahead. Let's talk of sense. You've no more brains than a peacock.
Do you think I wanted this?
Not at all. I don't believe it at all. But it'll be worse without you. She'll suffer even more. This I know. This I know.
And so we just forget about us. Is that it? Sure. Each go his own way. You can write the book. We have nothing left anymore.
Don't be silly. I know that Mama knows that I see you here.
I don't believe.
It's very true. It's just that she realized what she'd rather not say. I tell you, she does know. And I don't care. Hey!
Why don't you care?
Because I feel my mother's a perfect knucklehead.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Then you still love my mother?
Yes, even more.
And me? Do you love me more than her?
It's not the same thing.
I decided I don't want you to love anyone else. You gotta love only me.
Better wait till you know what it means.
Era il momento in cui il giornale mi aveva inviato in Corea. Ci sono rimasto un anno. Però quello che ho fatto di più interessante è un reportage in Africa. Sulla Guinea. Si può anche parlare, no?
Come no? Perché non ci racconti cosa hai fatto di bello ieri sera? Sarà senz'altro divertente.
Purtroppo tutto è diventato più divertente che stare qui. E visto che neanche voi vi divertite...
Io non ho detto niente, io non c'entro in quello che dice lei.
Scusa, Giuseppe. Non dicevo sul serio. Stavo scherzando.
Andiamo al cinema, vuoi?
No, ho da fare. E anche tu non sarebbe male che studiassi un po'.
No, non è il caso che per ruolo del buon papà, sai. Perché non dice tranquillamente anche lei che vai fuori a divertirti? Quando torni?
Ci telefoniamo.
Stupida!
No, cioè sì, voglio dire, ho capito che c'è della tensione, ma sa com'è Caterina? E poi, magari con ragione, ma non è che Caterina si fidi molto di me per delle confessioni serie.
E io invece mi fido di lei, Luisa. Ho bisogno di una cortesia. Occorre che qualcuno che non sia io le parli.
Stia tranquillo, caro, che ci darà una mano.
Ecco, tra me e Caterina non può più andare avanti così.
Ah.
La situazione per me è diventata insostenibile, ma ormai non mi interessa più.
Bravo, così bisogna fare. Fregarsene.
È che le cose si sono complicate. Troppo. E per quanto ci abbia pensato su, mi creda, non mi resta che chiudere. Ma vede, Luisa, vede, è proprio questo che Caterina si rifiuta di capire. Lei pensa che non la ami più.
Ma benedetto Giuseppe, ma perché non se n'è rimasto a Parigi? In ogni modo io sono dalla sua parte. A Caterina posso cercare di parlare io, ma a chi sa lei? Chi è che lo fa?
Senti Giuseppe, io non so niente, non ci capisco niente, non ci voglio capire niente e alla fine non me ne frega niente.
E non te ne deve fregare niente.
E poi scusa, non è bello che devo sapere le cose dagli altri.
Lasciami in pace, eh?
I'm no prude, you know. I mean debauchery and triangles, quadrangles, orgies. I've done it all, but you're playing with a baby, with a child. You're being loving to them both. It's immoral, immoral, absolutely wanton and depraved.
Now you listen, you. I know what I've done. You might not understand me, but I didn't expect you to. You don't have to. Only please don't judge me either. I will answer for what I did. All your indignation is only with this talk. You and that playboy provincial morality, you're joking. Okay.
Yes, I know.
I'm going out of my mind, I tell you. I can't take it. I know, of course, the simplest thing to do is to go away. I haven't got that kind of courage.
But what I frankly haven't gotten into my head yet, no matter how hard I try, I can't understand how you, for someone as innately intelligent as you, how could you ever get entangled in a situation of this kind?
I don't understand it either. That's the whole point. I find that after living as I've lived all these years, I've probably lost all the good sense I had. So by the time I realized that I'd let myself become a child's toy, it was too late. Graziella isn't going to suffer. She was only play acting anyway. But I told you the truth. I love Caterina. I want her to believe me. God, I don't know what I'm doing. Do you understand? I don't know what to do.
Mi rivolto sospirando, passo le notti intere senza sonno e i vigizi do io contemplando li passo di la notte sino a giorno perché non posso ora più dormire paghi non navi più sta freddo cuore lo sai quando io taglio all'assari. Quando la vita mia finisce il morire.
I don't care what you do, but I will not see her in agony. Graziella, no, not her.
I don't believe she is. She's a young girl, after all. They suffer no more. Forget about this bit of dramatics.
How do you know? They're not tough inside. They suffer, and horribly. As a matter of fact, she's hardly a child anymore. Thanks. Thanks again.
What do you want from me? Just to go on fighting?
I want you to continue to see her, call her, and ask her if she's all right. Don't let her think you don't want to see her. Don't always neglect her.
You're the one I miss.
I don't want to talk about it. There's nothing more. What would you do with the pieces? A woman demoralized, without the respect of her own child. I deserve it, I admit that.
It's all your imagination, I'm certain of that. Why worry?
I've lost her.
But you're wrong to feel that.
No, Giuseppe. Don't you think I know? I don't know how I'm going to regain it. But yet all this is proof to mean much more than that. I know no one's as guilty as I because I deluded myself.
But you're wrong. You're not responsible, not in any way.
Your saying that isn't going to help me. Spare me your charitable manner. Why should you make my excuses? Listen, Giuseppe. I only ask you to do this. Be nice to Graziella. That's all. Be nice to her. You don't sacrifice anything. You owe her that much. Even if it's a lie. Don't let her feel you want to avoid her. You've got to make her feel that she matters to you, that she means something to you, please.
To me, that's useless, hopeless. To put an end to it would be surely the simplest way. Can't we be honest?
God, how you talk. Could you explain yourself better? Oh, I see you're being honest, because it suits you.
It's got to end sometime.
You ended it. I got my notice by messenger. You imagine by sending Luisa you can ease and soften my pain? That's amusing. And happily we end the story. Well, it was nice. Pity it's ended. Bravo. Molto bravo. The man offers condolences, a dozen roses, and on he goes, huh?
So that's why we're here. You told me to meet you. But you didn't make that clear. I thought you came to talk about Graziella. Forgive me.
Can't you swim? Baby. Or are you waiting for Graziella?
I feel more like reading.
You're not afraid of me, are you?
You're being funny.
I wouldn't like to feel I'm boring you. Where's Graziella?
It's too early.
And if she sees the two of us alone
Why should it matter to Graziella if we're alone here?
you and I know that. Yes, I know the whole thing.
Why are you saying this? What are you hinting at?
Watch now what you say, because I'm on to your game. Graziella tells me all. It's juicy, lurid fact. If you let me use your cabin, I might let you buy me ice cream and candy.
Bats, huh? Why didn't you tell me you were my friend? Giuseppe doesn't care about you. He can't. He doesn't mean anything to you. What did you do it for?
I've been hoping to test this guy, but that can't affect you. He was fun, but frankly a bit old-fashioned. Anyway, he was your mother's lover before, and you didn't seem to care about that.
You don't know anything about it. Giuseppe loves me alone. Giuseppe loves me. He's mine.
She really made a scene. Really belted it to Hong Kong. Giuseppe's mine.
I don't want to hurt her anymore.
Don't worry. She'll get over it. What do you care anyway? It's about time she grew up.
Graziella. 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 Graziella, what happened? What is it? Why are you crying? Tell me. Come on, please tell me. What is it? Tell me.
I can't say anything, Mama.
What do you mean? Try. Come on. Don't be afraid to tell me. I don't want to see you like this. Please don't cry, Graziella.
She was there. I stood in front of his house.
Who?
Rosita.
Rosita.
I want him to love me and her. E neanche a me vuole
Graziella,
bene.
ascolta.
A te vuole bene, me l'ha detto.
Non devi più pensare a lui, e nemmeno io. Dobbiamo dimenticarlo
Tu
tutti
sei
e due.
grande, riprenditelo tu.
Calmati, tesoro.
Tu sei grande. He's not gonna treat me like that. Devi farlo per me.
Don't, it's all right. No, don't cry.
Cosa devo fare?
Mi voto e mi rivoto sospirando. Passo le notti interi senza sonno. Io contemplando le passo di la notte sino a giorno. Mi voto e mi rivoto sospirando. Passo le notti interi senza sonno. E li peggizi do io contemplando. Le passo di la notte sino a giorno. Per dia non posso ora più dormire. Facciamo una vecchio, sta freddo fuori. Sai quando che io taglio all'assari, quando la vita mia finisce e mori. Sai quando che io taglio all'assari.